I wanted to be part of reviving Yiddish. Yiddish was spoken for centuries in Europe. It was a vibrant language until accumulation of increased anti-Semitism, bigotry contributed to diminish this vibrant language. I grew up with the idea that my grandmother was Christian and we're a traditional Muslim family, and for some reasons, ethnic tensions, we had to hide our Jewish identity, especially my parents. I say they had to, not me, because I didn't learn that my grandmother was Jewish until I turned 13, which is the last year I've been in Iraq. We were there for a short visit and I met her that year. She told me that she was Jewish, and since then I felt there's a commitment for me to learn more about Jewish culture, whether it's Mizrahi, Ashkenazi, or whatever. With people who ask me why I'm learning Yiddish, being Mizrahi, it's just adding more diversity to my Jewish learning, and there is no one single way to be Jewish, whether it's by color or language. There is a lot of differences, a lot of interesting facts that I'm benefiting from, and just helps me to build bridges among different peoples. I found many things that are related to Arab culture, actually, like the relation between family and how family members, how they take care of each other, and the sense of humor in Yiddish, and the phrases, the expressions, all these proverbs. It reminds me of, brings back the Arabic culture that I grew up with. Yeah, I was born in Baghdad and we left after the US invasion of Iraq. I basically since then grew up in Turkey, Istanbul, and we lived there until we applied to the United Nations, became officially refugees. We had no citizenship status in Turkey. We had no recognition other than people who lived there. And it was helpful that we were resettled by the United States. Our case was to be reviewed by Canada, Australia, and the United States. I did not have the interest to immigrate to the US, as especially being Iraqi. We had to flee our country because of the war, the US invasion. My parents were okay with it, but my mom taught me when I was 13 that ordinary people are different than their government and different administrations, and people are not represented by those who hold futures in the government, and that made me hopeful and look forward to start a new life in the country of rules and opportunities. I want to educate people that Yiddish culture is not exclusive, is not particular to one race, one color, one language, although it has its own uniqueness, but it's pretty diverse.